It's like that.
Let's go again.
Greetings everybody, today we will fully review the worst BYD car ever made. Usually all BYD cars are good, reliable and well engineered. But this car surprised me with its strange engineering approach. BYD Destroyer 05 has different name in Uzbekistan, it's called Chaser. For my international viewers, this car is exactly same as Destroyer 05, they changed only the name. Let's start from design. Front is very modern and has all the right lines. When you look just at front of the car, you think, yes, that's nice. It looks like a very beautiful and modern helmet, racing helmet. It looks like a car that Robocop would drive every day. And also at the back we have smooth lines and everything looks nice. And when you compare front and the back, you see that the car has harmony and the same concept. Aerodynamics provide good amount of air to engine and radiators. But when you look at the side of the car, you see that it's too tall and already you think that it will be as bad at handling as NBA players bad at being loyal. Wheels are too small, roof is too high because it has batteries under the car. The structure of the car is very strange and the weight balance is as confusing as students that studies gender equalities in universities. At front we have McPherson, but at the back we have simple torsion bar that is basically useless. Contribution of torsion bar to handling is same as 2 AM pizza contribution to a healthy life. Chaser does look modern and futuristic, it does catch eye and has interesting lines. But again, the wheels are too small for this car. The side of the car doesn't have good proportions. In China, price starts from $18,000 up to $23,000, and for the top model you will pay $23,000–24,000. And for all the options it has, it's not a bad deal. Under the hood we have naturally aspirated 4-cylinder 1.5-liter engine that helps acceleration and also works as generator. It generates 110 brake horsepower, and also Destroyer or Chaser has 18.3 kW batteries that generate 197 brake horsepower. And some say combined together the car generates 300 plus brake horsepower, but it does not. It felt like 200 brake horsepower, not more. And nowhere officially BYD says that this car generates 300 plus brake horsepower. After 80 km, electric engine stops accelerating and 1.5 naturally aspirated engine starts to work. And immediately you feel the lack of power. There are rumors that NA engine was developed by Toyota, but I cannot confirm that. On electric power, this car feels like this. On petrol power, it feels like basically Joe Biden. Very slow, very confused, and you're confused because you have a lot of torque and a lot of power from electric motor, and then the petrol engine kicks in and that's it, you lose everything, and that's very scary and disappointing. All the power is harnessed through the eCVT. Warranty on this car is amazing, 8 years or 150,000 kilometers on batteries and eCVT transmission. 4 years or 120,000 kilometers on petrol engine and everything else in the car. I respect this car for its abilities, but I do not love this car. I hate the design of chassis and I hate how it feels when you drive it fast in the corners. It feels all wobbly and sound isolation is horrible, you can hear everything. From first glance, interior is very futuristic and modern, but unfortunately as soon as you drive it, you are very disappointed. You lie to yourself all the time when you drive this car, just like a businessman that gave huge bribe and denies his role in corruption. Quality of materials is okay, but the steering wheel is very cheap. It feels like overused melted G.I. Joe toy. Leather on steering wheel is so cheap that it leaves salty marks if you have sweaty hands. Artificial sound from electric motor is horrible and it's also very annoying, and it's always there. It turns off after like 40 or 50 kilometers. And it's not a nice sound like VW has or other BYD car has. It's like really static and ears annoying sound. Also, speakers inside of the car are very cheap. They have the same quality as 2009 Nokias. Seats are uncomfortable in any sitting position. At the back you feel a little bit cramped because of the huge front seats, but it does have some good advantages. Huge monitor will always entertain you, just like my toxic ex always had something interesting prepared for me. Also, this car has lane keep assist, video recorder, adaptive cruise control, parking sensors, camera 360, very good quality camera 360, dual zone climate control, 10 different stability control and traction control system that it needs a lot, that help this car every second of its existence. Because again, car is very bad at cornering, chassis is horrible, and only electronics help it to not kiss tree or any other obstacles on any other corner. All buttons feel solid. And of course, the most important option that this car has is the sunroof. I'm a big fan of BYD and I drove almost all the models. Usually they are spot on, everything is perfect. Handling, acceleration, quality of interior, but Destroyer 05 did not impress me. I would not buy this car for myself and I do not recommend it for anybody. I do understand people who want to buy this car because it's very fuel efficient, only 4 liters per 100 kilometers, and the range of the car with batteries and full petrol tank is 1000 kilometers plus, and that's just amazing, but it has major faults that really cannot be ignored.
Driving BYD Chaser is very disappointing experience. First of all, when you drive it, the sound doesn't go at all anywhere. When you drive it like before 40 kilometers, after 40, it goes away. Like, it's so annoying that my ears just tired of it. I don't know, I think you can turn it off, but I'm not sure. Very annoying. Here it goes again. Yeah, that's very bad. All right, also, like, I'm sitting here. Between the door panel and the wheel, the space for my leg is pathetic. I mean, it's really, really bad. Doesn't matter what I do with it. If I do it like this, it hits the door or the wheel, or I just throw my leg there, it will hit the door, and you know, I feel not good here. Brakes are okay, but you have a feeling when you brake, like use them often or brake hard, that the main braking disc is not enough. The braking power is not enough here. What helps it to brake good is the recuperative system that recharges the batteries. That's what really helps it to brake okay, because this car is quick, it's not slow. Until like 80-70 kilometers, the EV mode sends this car to the moon. After that comes the petrol engine, and when the petrol engine comes, you can feel the difference. Like, driving it goes really fast, and then after like 70-60 it dies. It's just bleh, and that's it. You can feel it. When the engine turns on, that's it. You have no power. Like, it's just very disappointing. What I like about this car is that it's very fuel efficient. It has all the gadgets in the world that you need. What else? Good EV mode, good performance, but good performance are when you have, like, now we have 81 kilometers left on our batteries, and that's basically enough. But if it will finish, I don't know what will the natural aspirated 1.5 four-cylinder engine will do. Also, the sound isolation is horrible here. You hear all the bumps, and they are very annoying. But the ride comfort is okay. It's not hard. The car deals with all the road imperfections nicely, and you can feel that, and that's good. But the sound isolation is horrible. I can hear everything. I can hear what other people think in other cars. That's how bad it is. Really, that's very disappointing. So performance is very interesting. Full throttle. Now the engine turned on. So before the, let's say, 80 kilometers, it's EV power. After, it's the petrol engine. And you can feel the difference between both of them. Just immediate downturn, immediate. Let's go again. Petrol now. Yeah, just immediate power. When the petrol turns on, you start to feel it, you lose it, and it's not, you know, the excitement of EV power disappears. Also, what I do not like about this car is the handling. It's very artificial. There is no actual chassis work, there is no actual bushings and springs that really can handle so much power and so much weight of the car. And I understand the weight distribution of it, it's all really bad. It goes everywhere, it's not nice, all centralized, it doesn't have proper distribution of the weight because, you know, batteries, engine, it's all everywhere. But what saves this car not to kiss a tree or a I don't know, somebody's house when you drive it like a lunatic is the stability control system. It really saves the car. You can go at any corner at any speed like a lunatic and this car will save you. It will artificially stop really good, really nice. I mean, it will do everything to help you. But if you turn this off, you're dead, really, immediately, instant death. So don't even touch it. As a everyday user car for people who don't know what is a good car, don't know what is a good chassis, really don't care about handling, sound isolation. Sorry, that was in Russian. Really big pothole. Don't care about stuff like that, then this car is for you. If you don't pay attention to feelings, then this car is for you. You can drive it, enjoy it, and don't care about anything. But if you are a car guy, don't buy it. You will be disappointed in so many ways. It's just not for gearheads, petrol heads. This car is not for them. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know in the comments what do you think about this wonderful vehicle. I noticed that many of you watch my channel without subscribing, and that's very creepy. So stop being creepy and subscribe. Take care and bye-bye. Driving BYD Chaser is a very disappointing experience. First of all, on the low speeds until like 40 kilometers, there's this sound. I don't know, I think you can turn it off, but I'm not sure, or maybe you cannot. I didn't look at the system, but really it's very annoying. Second of all, the sound isolation. Sound isolation is absent here. This is one of the worst BYD cars I ever driven in terms of ergonomics and sound isolation. It's very economical. It's very fuel efficient. It has a lot of techs, like every gadget that you want is here. It has the most annoying sound in the world, like this one. In traffic, Нихуя себе. Вот кто-то послал кого-то. Ужас, кошмар. Раз, два, три. Тормоза здесь. Что-то прям везде дрифт. Джентра сейчас с ручником по 30 километров заехал, ручник поднял. Зачем она это сделала, я не знаю. Вот, что я говорил? Тормоза. Давайте сначала поговорим про разгон. Система торможения, которая будет сама... Слегка я дал.
Смотрите, Кейси. Зайцам там ожидали. Салам алейкум.